Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So, I'm the host for today. Y'all know me, Brittany. Then we got Hilary up there, got Tanecia. Yep. So I'm today's host.
This is actually, Brittany, this is an actual official episode 1. So,
yeah,
baby, you got to
and
get the people something.
what I feel like is a problem that most women are having that they don't want to talk about. I'm going to talk about it because I'm struggling with the problem.
Okay.
And
What are we talking
I
about?
like that.
What are we talking about? Wait, can we get an
I want
icebreaker out the way? Can we do
and
an
before
icebreaker?
I tell y'all what the problem is, I want y'all
Wait,
to
Brittany,
know,
wait.
huh?
Let's do an
Hilary
icebreaker.
want to do an
I want
icebreaker.
to do an icebreaker.
You just want me to go on and say it?
Do you know what an icebreaker is?
No, just tell me what an iceberg.
Okay, let me give you the tea. So let's do an icebreaker. This is episode 1, y'all. We're happy to be with y'all. And so I feel like y'all need to know who you talking to. Because yes, we have people on here who already know us, but it's a couple people who do not know us at all. So I think we should give a little icebreaker. A little something, so they know who the people are.
And
Got it?
I'm gonna give y'all an icebreaker about who I am. And
Oh God. Oh God.
but let me tell y'all for real how I identified that I had this problem. Y'all want to know?
Can we do the icebreaker? What are you doing? Do
Brittany,
you know what?
we're
Oh,
going to introduce ourselves first.
oh,
Again.
Yes.
oh, go.
That's what she's
Oh, I
saying. Oh my God.
We can clip it. It's okay.
yeah, say that. So good afternoon, you guys. I'm today's host. I'm Brittany. Um,
And welcome to.
and
Brittany.
because I'm so excited about the topic today. I just, I'm sorry, it threw me off. I'm just so excited. But welcome to today's episode of You're on Mute.
Woo!
So, and now we will have Hilary coming in with the icebreaker.
Period.
Okay. Welcome, guys. We are so excited. It's the official episode 1, honey. And so
This
it
sure
is.
is.
So technically, y'all know a little bit about us. Well, some of you do, but some of y'all don't know us at all. So we're going to do some brief introductions and then we're going to get into an icebreaker. All right. So my name is Hilary. I'm 32 years old. I'm a mom of 1 and I work in social work.
I am Brittany. I'm the middle child. I'm 32 also. I'm a mother of 3. I have 1 daughter and 2 boys. And, and I'm in healthcare.
I'm
And
cheesing like a proud parent, babe. That's
I'm
right.
I know.
That's right.
and I work in healthcare and I'm in a relationship. Then
Oh, I'm single, by the
Oh.
way. I'm single.
Okay.
I forgot to announce that. I'm single. Woo! Come on. Come on, man.
Okay, for real. It's my
is
turn.
you.
Okay, guys, I'm Tanecia. I'm 32. I'm actually the oldest and the most wise. And I am I'm not a parent yet. And I'm a nurse and a realtor. And I'm engaged.
Ooh, clock it. Where she at?
So
Okay.
so, so the finger can
What they say on
this
TikTok?
ain't no
Battle
middle of
rock
the mall.
holder.
This ain't no middle of the mile, babe.
Period. All right, y'all. So just we're doing the simplest icebreaker there is. I just want to know something that people will find out about you from watching You're on Mute that you feel like other people will be surprised about, and then I want to know one new thing that you're working on. So one, I want to know something you feel like people will watch. You're on mute and be like, "Dang, I didn't know that about her." And then also something that you're working on right now. It doesn't have to really be professional. It could be something really simple. Y'all want me to go first?
I'll go
Okay, go
first.
Okay.
first.
All right, so I think that something people will learn about me by watching this is that I'm engaged. Like a lot of people don't know I'm engaged. The closest people to me know that, and nobody else really knows. And I kind of like it that way, but now y'all know, so it is what it is. Um, and something I'm working on is becoming a top agent in my area.
Period.
Amen. If you're
And if
looking for a house, if you're looking to relocate, baby,
Brittany,
Tanecia Robinson is accepting new clients.
right here.
You can,
If you looking to relocate to North Carolina, hit me up. Not Brittany with the bookmark.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
every,
yeah.
every time.
All right, Brittany, go.
Okay.
Um,
Something you feel like people be surprised to learn, and then something that you're working on.
something throughout this podcast that I feel like, that people are going to learn that they don't know about me is that I actually am a nice person. I really am. Like, I really am a good hearted person, nice person, but y'all will learn as y'all peel the onion layer by layer. It's a reason why I act the way I do.
A
But
fool.
once you get to know me, I really am a genuinely kind and, nice person.
Sometimes too kind.
Sometimes
Yeah, a lot of the times too kind. But I will say, when I was thinking about like the icebreaker question, I said that I feel like people will be surprised at how much you've grown. Like old Brittany versus now. I think when people watch it, they'll be like, "Oh, my perception of the person or the person that she used to be is
mean girl,
definitely not."
not a mean girl anymore. I'm not a bully I'm sorry for everybody that I bullied in school. I'm sorry for the ones that I beat up continuously in school. I it can't,
Girl,
it
Brittany,
can't
please.
happen again, but I'm not like that no more. Y'all gonna have to hit me first or something. I'm just not like that no more. But and something I'm working on is um unlearning bad behaviors. I'm
Okay,
working on
that's awesome.
um it's not it's not easy. But yeah. So go
Okay.
ahead and you give us a little snippet about you, Hilary.
Okay. I think people will be surprised to learn that I'm like hilarious. I think that people
Hilary, nobody's surprised.
I think that no. Listen to this. People think that I'm so serious. Now anybody who's close,
Nope.
I'm telling you, I work in social work. I have to watch my face all the time. I have resting B face, and people always think that I'm so mean. Like, oh, you can't say like. People
Yeah,
think that I'm mean, so I have to watch my face all the time.
she's not lying, but because you remember that time exactly. It was a year ago. It popped up on our memories when we were in Bay Minette. And Shannon said,
Hey, hold up now.
she Hilary, she ain't said nothing the whole time, and we dying.
Right.
Brittany,
But
cut it
it's
out.
her face
Say,
expression that just goes to
I'm
show.
telling you. And
oh, baby. We can't talk about that on this podcast. But, baby, when I tell y'all,
man.
we can't even get no clues. But,
Yeah. But
baby,
just know.
oh, my
Yeah, we
God.
done had some time,
Baby,
Time,
like the
y'all.
Statue of Liberty,
a time was had. Just know a time was had.
a time was definitely had, for sure.
But no, I think I actually not I think I know a lot of people think that I'm very serious, but I'm like the least serious person. Like obviously I'm a show up and perform when I have to, but baby, serious, no.
What Brittany sent us, the two people with the most serious jobs
Yes.
are the most
The
Are the
two
most
most unserious people got the most serious jobs.
yeah.
like how are
But that's
you
because
saying
it's called balance. Like we have to be so serious at work that when we out of
no,
work,
A
no,
fool.
no. For a perfect example, the most y'all have some serious jobs. Hillary, like you said, you're a social worker. Tanisha, you're a nurse. So I just want the world to know that y'all are both jokes. because for one, um, because for one, Tanecia, let's not forget when I called you, I FaceTimed you when I had a wreck and I had on my neck collar. Tanecia answered the phone. What is it? Then she picked up the phone. What the fuck? What is going on? I'm like, but we are dying laughing. I'm in the back of the ambulance, and I had to tell the
let
man.
me let me give y'all a little backstory. So, for one, Brittany called me at like 7 a.m. And usually when she calls me that early, it's something like gossipy. So I look at the phone. I'm not looking at the phone. I just slide it over and I'm like, what is it? And then I happen to glance in the phone and she's in a neck break. She's in a C collar. I'm like, what is going on? And then y'all, so then I'm asking her like, what's happening? What's going on? Why are you in the C collar? She's just looking at me.
I
I ain't
had a
saying a word,
head
just
injury. I
looking.
couldn't think.
Talking about she had a head injury. So I'm like, spit it out. What is it?
So here I am.
Like, why would you call somebody in a neck brace and then not say anything?
People, these are my emergency contacts. I just
Oh my
God,
Lord.
I'm so glad I got a man so I could take them off my skin.
Take me off, ho. I ain't worried about it, honey. Yeah,
All
let
right,
him
for
deal with you
Right.
laid up like this.
Right.
Oh my god.
What?
Crazy word.
Oh
But
god.
yeah. So that and then something I'm working on. I'm just so y'all, I've been reading a whole lot more. What both actually right now I'm reading a book and I'm listening to another one on audio. And baby, my ADHD brain is so proud of me. But I'm already 2 books in. Already 2 books in for the month.
Period.
For the month, honey.
Period.
So that's
Mm,
what I'm just working on. And I'm not gonna lie and tell you I've learned something from the books. It's about me continuing to read. That's what it's about. It's been good stories though. But
reading is
yeah, reading a whole lot more. But yeah, that we just want to do a little icebreaker, kind of
For
get the
sure.
juices flowing, if you will. Brittany, take it over. What
Ooh.
you got for us today?
okay. So today's episode of You're on Mute, like I just told y'all during my icebreaker, one of the things I'm working on is unlearning bad behaviors. So, I know y'all probably like she grown. What you mean? You know right from wrong. You know unlearn. This is what I mean. When you come from being in a traumatic relationship,
Brittany, you crying
no,
already?
not yet. When you come from being in a traumatic relationship, you know that they took you down through there,
Mm.
and now you decided, okay, I'm gonna give this a try one more time, and now you in a relationship that is
Pick
completely
us up. Oh my god. What the hell, Leontay?
Sorry, guys.
Tanisha, this
Gosh, man.
close. You this close. Pissing me
Sorry,
off.
guys. I don't care. Better be pissed off than pissed on.
See,
Period.
why we're on
Okay.
camera.
Said that one
Where
time.
are you?
Can y'all not see me?
No,
I can.
I can't see. I can't see.
I'm looking dead at her.
I see you.
You see me?
I don't know why you can't see me,
Yeah,
Brittany,
that is
honestly.
weird. I really am looking at her.
Well, hopefully on the it's recording on your end, so as long as you can see. But Tanisha, I would like to see your face.
That's
Mm.
so strange.
Brittany, fix it from your
It
end.
ain't nothing on my end.
Now you're
Now you went
gone.
out.
See?
There you go.
I see you.
Okay, well it'll be okay. But yeah. So like I said, when you come from a traumatic relationship with basically no love, I'm not gonna say no dates. We went on a date era, so no dates, no affection, no none of that. And then you get in a relationship with somebody that's completely opposite. That's what I mean about unlearning
You
bad
sounds
behavior.
like you got into a real relationship and the other was not a real relationship. But keep
Mhm.
going.
So it's like, for example, all he want to do, y'all, is just love me. That's it. He make life easier, and here I am with my
Sabotaging it.
past bad trauma tainting this man, and I don't want to do that. And the way, what's crazy is I was in denial for a long time, and everybody, the ones that know me, and especially y'all know I was in denial. Y'all would tell me with a straight face, "You're the problem," and I'd be like, "I'm not the problem." I never felt like I was the problem. I felt like everybody else was the problem
That was the issue.
until I got in this relationship, and I realized, Brittany, you're the problem. Like,
You were in denial about being an asshole?
I knew I was an asshole, but I didn't know to the extent. Like,
Mm.
it's it's but like I said, I'm trying to unlearn this bad behavior.
Right, right.
For an example, um one thing is my communication. Everybody know me. I gotta stop saying everybody know me because they don't. Um one of the things I was so used to doing was popping off. Like, my mouth. I would just pop, like, I didn't care. Like, for an example, the man, he came to me and he told me, he didn't like something that I did. Y'all want to know what the first thing I said was? I don't care. I don't, I don't care. And I had to realize, Brittany, now what if that was you? And the reason for that being, Brittany, where did you learn that behavior from? In my last relationship, if I went to him with anything, it was brushed off. So it's like I just learned to just, whatever. We got problems, all right, whatever. I just learned to just, whatever, ignore it. But that's not fair. And I don't, by no means necessary, do I want to lose what I have. But I know if I don't fix my ways, my mouth, my attitude, that of course, like any other person, he's gonna go away. He's gonna leave. And at this point, I don't blame him if he do, because baby, this mouth be awful. And I literally have to tell myself sometimes, like, Brittany, and like I told y'all the other night, when I had to suck it up and be the bigger person, I was in the shower just punching the L. I was punching the L, but it was like, either you're gonna be the bigger person or you finna toss and turn all night, when it's easily something you could have just sucked it up and apologized for, or sucked it up and just communicated about. And I'm just learning to communicate better, to realize that it's okay to not be okay in a relationship. It's okay to have bad. I wasn't in my last relationship. I wasn't allowed to have a bad day because he had a bad day every day. So I was never allowed to voice how I felt, or come home from work and be done had a long day.
You're a victim.
I am. I am. And everybody be like, "Well, why you stayed so long?" I didn't know how serious a trauma bond was until I was trauma bound.
Mm.
And once I finally left the situation, of course, the beginning, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel everything, but it wasn't a cry that I want him back. It was a cry that, oh my God, I can
I'm
breathe.
damaged.
i'm I'm a damaged good. Like, what is this? Like, I didn't literally spent the last 2-3 years of my life not living, not doing it up, trying to please somebody that just really wasn't even happy with themselves. That's why you treated me like shit. And
Mm-hmm.
here I am in another relationship treating him bad because I wasn't happy with because I'm
Yeah.
still holding on to this. I'm still holding on to this sword in my hand that's still cutting me. That's still cutting my hand because of the shit that you took me through, or shit that you did to me. And it's not this man's fault. That man ain't had nothing to do with that. Only thing he want to do is be your 70 when you're 30. All he want to
Mm-hmm.
do is be your 50 when you 50. All he want to is be your, even your 1% when you at 99. That's all he want to do. But he want
Mm-hmm.
to make it harder because you don't fucking know no better. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the God honest truth. Because it's like, even though you are an adult and you know right from wrong, a trauma bond will make you stay in a situation that you should have left a long time ago. A trauma bond will make you sit there and think in your head, oh, it's gonna get better. Oh, he gonna stop this. Oh, he just having a bad day. No, and then to top it off, I've never dealt with a narc before. Um, or if I did, they had a good way of hiding it. But this one did not hide it. Like it was level 10. Like level 10 on the narc, level 10 on the stalking, level 10 on the craziness, level 10. Like it, and then it was even so that even after we ended things, you still trying to make my life a living hell. And that's when I like y'all remember, that's when I literally broke down one day because I couldn't understand how you put me through hell and back, and then we done cut ties, but you still trying to make my life a living hell. Like, what is it? Like, what do
Mental
you want?
illness.
What? And I thought in my head, I was like, girl, it's cause you hit the gooch. Girl, it's cause you was everything. You did all this, that, and the third. It's not that. Niggas are sick. He really was unhappy with himself. And so therefore anybody that tried to love him, he bled on you too. Like
Mm,
in
Hurt people, hurt people, hurt people.
okay. Hurt people.
Hurt, yeah, hurt people.
and that is a
Yeah.
true saying that hurt people because you dealing with your demons and stuff, and here I am trying to come in and show you better and show you, that life, life is a beautiful thing, that you don't have to wake up stressed and depressed every day. And then here you are, I'm building you up and making you better for you to go out here and cheat with somebody else. I'm building you up and making you better, and here I am taking all your bullshit and I'm not getting no better. So now you done sucked all the life out of me because I came into this situation trying to show you better. I came into the situation happy and bubbly. I was at 100%. Never knew that you were at a 50 or a 40 when I got you. Never knew that.
Mm.
So by the end of the relationship, here I am at a 0. And nigga, you at 100. You with a whole you
Was he ever truly at 100 though?
so you made it seem. But as time went by, we realized you didn't grow. You really didn't, you know, you didn't change. A whole year went by. You didn't change. You was still the same weird ass nigga. Like, and you forever gonna be a weird ass peon nigga. Like that's just what it is. Like you just
What's the saying? Either they are blessing or a lesson or something like that. I think
definitely, I look at it as he was both. He was a blessing because he came in and I literally had to do nothing for Brennan. Nothing. He was Brennan's what Brennan didn't have. So that was the only thing that I'll see as a blessing. That's it. Everything else was a lesson. Every day was a lesson. Still
mm,
to this day, and we done been broke up. It's still a lesson. And I learned every day I never do that again. I will never, I'm not gonna say I'll never be with somebody while they at their lowest. I'm not gonna say that because it may be a time when I'm at my lowest. But if I see you just not trying to help yourself do better, and you're not trying to right your wrongs, like it could be times where I went to him with, hard evidence of you did this. Like, I know you did this. And he would look at me and tell me, I don't want to talk about it. And here go my good stupid ass. Okay, we ain't got to talk. All right, whatever, fine. Because I didn't want to piss him off. Because I didn't want him to leave. Because, baby, I'm going to tell y'all something. I that had my share of being in stupid situations. And y'all know I done had my share of being in stupid situations. But
Amen.
when you finally make it to a peaceful situation, you like somebody that you have met in 2 months will give you everything that you didn't have for a whole 2, 3 years. I ain't never in my life, I have never in my life had a man so happy to see me when I come home. Every I
So,
What's the
so riddle me
okay?
this: what are you actively doing to change these
But I
behaviors?
also I want to know more specific on the behavior. Like you said, your mouth is. Are you just all the time? Like what? Tell me what a day is looking like, and don't be too long, Brittany. We
I'm
30 minutes in.
I'm an asshole, and it's like I'm trying to stop being like that. Like stuff, and this is what it is. Stuff that, oh Lord Jesus, stuff that I did every day in that
Hilary.
last relationship. When doing it here, it irritates me. Like
Give me an
like it,
example. What are you
for an
saying to
example.
me?
For an example. In my last relationship, I wash your clothes, I fold them up, I put them up. Here, this man is again would literally take his jacket off his back and put it on the ground for me. Would say, "Hey, you gonna put my clothes up?" No, I'm not your mama. I'm not finna do that.
Oh,
But
I think
Brittany,
you just guarded. I think it's a
it-
defense.
it's because like I said in my last relationship, this is the stuff I was doing willy nilly, and it wasn't appreciated. It wasn't like it was like here I
Mhm.
was. Y'all remember cooking full course meals three,
And
four
we used to say, we like your maid outfit.
times.
Hey,
here I
maid.
was. Here I was catering,
Yeah.
literally catering, and then over here gotta get him lip when he asked me to cater him to him. Like that's not right, and I know it's not right. But it's like I got this guard up because okay, what if it's good in the beginning, and then you gonna pop out and you gonna be just like all the other ones. Like
Mm,
I
Or what if it's good throughout?
exactly, and that's why it's like love is a risk,
for
and
sure.
but it's so crazy because he's somebody I want to take that risk for. I didn't want to take that risk for them,
Clock
but
it,
it's
clock
like
it.
he's making me want to give it another try. But in order for me, what he don't understand is in order for me to give it another try, it's some shit that I have to work on. And I told him that. But y'all wanna know what he said? We'll work on it together. He told me he want me to teach him to be the man I want to be with. Drop the mic,
That's
Tanecia.
it. I just said to say, God, not you dropping the mic.
Teach me.
Oh man. I mean, obviously that's amazing. That's
I
awesome. But
ain't like I got a love now. It just eh, who is
Brennan.
it's no, it's y'all niece this time. Hold on. Come on. You can peep your head in.
come on
Hey,
in the
Chase.
room.
What
Come on, hey Chase.
Age brush.
huh?
Age brush.
For what?
My edges.
Edge breast for her edges.
You gonna
At
brush them
7.
edges off.
You
She
on?
is.
Are you on live?
Yes, we are.
Oh, hey, live. Hey, guys.
Girl,
Hey, for real. Wait, what are y'all live on?
get out.
Wait, what y'all live on?
Get out.
Oh, bye, guys.
Jace, we'll tell you about it later.
But and close my door back, please. But yeah, somebody else had a question. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, all that man want to do is love me, and I'm just so scarred and scorned from dealing with past bullshit that I don't know how to just let him in. But then it's like, do I want to let him in? Do I want to deal? Do I want to take this risk? And I do.
You're
And I
asking if you want to take a risk and y'all live together?
well, everybody ain't know that, Hilary. But yeah, no.
You heard it here first, folks. No.
Yikers.
Wowzers.
No. I can cut it out if you want.
Well, now that the cat is out the bag.
I'll cut it out. I can cut it out.
It's all right. I don't care. It don't matter. But
Like, so what's your plan? What's the action plan? What's the game plan for you to actually put this in motion and unlearn these behaviors?
it all starts with yourself. So everything that I was doing in the past,
Brittany, that's
I,
not what I want to know. That's not what we're
I'm,
saying.
te- I'm
Are you
telling
going
you,
to therapy? Y'all
yeah,
doing couples
y'all are my
therapy?
therapist every day. Yeah, y'all are my
No,
If that's the case,
Brittany,
I've
no.
never been paid. I want my damn check. But no, you need some form of therapy. If you're
therapist.
asking me, you're a victim of domestic violence. Physically, a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely mentally and emotionally. You know who offers free counseling? DV Shelter and Robert Stell. You can do it over the phone. Call them, get you some DV counseling. They can walk you through that because you went through years of abuse. That's actual real abuse. And I think that it's kind of swept under the rug. I think it's probably, if you talk long enough, you'll probably start crying right now. Because it was
Mm-hmm.
that bad. We know because we walked. Well, I'm going to tell you what. You told us a fraction of what truly happened in that.
We could only imagine what you didn't tell
Absolutely.
us. Like, you told us some of it, but we know that wasn't all of it. So we can only imagine the stuff that you didn't tell us.
Exactly. So you are a victim and you need to get help. You need to address those things because there's some underlying, some self-esteem issues that he planted in you. Everything that he hated about himself, he tried to make you hate about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's some things that you truly have to get professional help.
Help with to release. Because you're going to have to release those to be able to love this guy properly.
Correct.
Because like I tell y'all, like it's a everyday struggle. And people can be like, oh, she know not to talk to him like that. Or my mom would say, Brittany, now you know I raised you better than that. But I don't be giving a damn because it's like I have built a wall and it's not fair to somebody that didn't do anything to me.
So if he left you, if he left tomorrow and said, "Hey, I can't deal with this," what you gonna do?
I'm gonna call y'all first.
I'm gonna block you. Next, after that, what you gonna do?
Um, I don't even want to think about it. Just thinking about it hurt. Even when I be giving myself mental talks and trying to face the reality, like this is what's gonna happen if you don't like. It hurt my feelings just to think about how it's gonna make me feel if that was to
Mm,
happen. Like just thinking about it, I get a frog in my throat. Like so that's
choked
how
up.
like for real you got to change. Like you got to stop. Like I want to be a soft girl. He want me to be a soft girl. He don't let me open a door. He don't let me. He don't.
Drive.
Ooh,
Do you even know how to
I
still
forgot how to
drive?
drive. Driving Miss
I
Daisy.
rebuke that in the name of Jesus, y'all. She does drive to work. Oh my God, keep her,
But
Father.
if he could drive me to work and him make it to work, he would. He
Mm,
would. He would literally go right now and wrestle a damn alligator about me right now. And
no, crocodile
it's
Dundee.
And it's like that's crazy because uh, I go
You're
toe to toe
what? Do you wait? Do you think that you're worth that though?
that right now with how I'm coming into the situation. No, because he really could easily be with you know how them young girls like he could probably be with somebody that'll rub his feet every night. He'll probably be with somebody that want their backbone.
You could do that if
I
you wanted
could
to, or if that's what he wanted you to do and you wanted to do it.
But my
exactly.
my question more or less is, do you think you're worth it? Like, cause yeah, he could be with X, Y, Z, but he could also be with you, and you're
Okay, how
just as
about this?
good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your self confidence?
And me,
Yes, Brittany. Who
oh,
else?
I, mine, I give it a 7.
Ask me, ask me,
and
ask me,
Ask me,
ask
baby.
a hundred,
that's
a
because,
thousand,
Cause
infinity.
baby, mine off the Richter
but
Off
scale.
the
Do you
Richter
hear me?
scale. What are you saying
there,
to me?
there, because
What are
see,
you saying? You're lucky that you getting to look at me.
Right. Are we breathing the same air?
Premium. That's premium.
there goes to show,
This is
there goes
premium,
to
baby.
show. But look, there goes,
This air I'm breathing came from heaven, baby. Now what?
but that goes to show right there how situations can tear you down in more ways than another. Like
Absolutely.
this man
That is true.
wake up every morning and tell me how beautiful I am and how he loves.
So what I want to ask now is how long was it between relationships? Like what was the time frame? Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I'm getting at. Did you give yourself enough time to
No,
heal?
she never
I,
does.
I it
She
was
never
two
does, Pooh.
it was 2 years, and that's another bad thing. Like that I everybody not before I say I ain't no hoe, but I kept me one. A nigga was
If you have to give a
a nigga.
disclaimer, if you have to give a
Yes,
disclaimer,
yes. I just had to say, because a nigga was nothing to get. Like it,
Still ain't.
and
They
still,
still are
my,
not.
still ain't.
but
I don't want
my
none because I
DMs
got
are
my own.
closed.
But I'm just saying there
My
is.
DMs are closed. Y'all niggas so easy. I can what you doing right up out your drawers right now. I don't want that. I don't want that no more. Not
But no, seriously, like how long was it between the relationships? Because I can't
two
remember.
years. Me and him.
In those
Me
two
and him
years,
have been broken up for 2 years.
Nobody's arguing with you. Are you
right?
delusional?
What? That's why I was confused. Like
What?
who
2 years.
said something?
I have been broken up
Okay,
with him for
so
2 years, y'all, and I'm still.
okay, from the time you and him officially broke up to the time you and him started dating, that wasn't 2 years, was it?
Oh, it's been about more. I thought you meant well since we started talking. That that would make how old Brittany is. That would make 2 years, about two, almost 3 years. Yep.
I don't think that's true.
When
I
y'all
don't think you're answering the question correctly.
that me and him stopped fooling around and living together.
I'm asking you, what is the time frame from between that relationship ending and this one
How
starting? How
long were
much
you
time
a single
between?
woman? How long were you a single woman after the abuser?
Oh, y'all been
Yeah.
fool like fooling with somebody.
We mean like what
Baby,
I
moral of the
mean.
story is I ain't gave myself time. Cause I did. I did. I
Thank
did.
you. Thank you. I was
I
waiting for
did.
her to admit it. Like, girl, what?
I
No.
oh
That's
yeah, y'all did that. Yeah, I did. I did.
that's what I'm getting
Yeah,
at.
I did.
So I think you're having an even harder time because you didn't give yourself that time to
Yeah.
heal.
But Brittany,
You should have gave
if we're
yourself
being
time.
for real, Brittany, you can't be by yourself. You don't like it.
I don't. only in certain situations, but that's another thing that,
What
Yeah, what
situation?
situation? Because I'm trying to figure it out.
like I was just gonna tell y'all. Like I just realized the other day, if he could be attached to my hip, he could. He would.
And if you could be attached to his, you would.
Absolutely.
But sometimes I just want all them to go somewhere. I want everybody to get in the car and go. Be at
Briefly.
home by myself and just
Briefly,
be
though.
I
to
mean, like
myself,
an
but only
hour.
for a short, amount of time. Where y'all
Exactly.
let y'all got to get home, and that comes from
Do you have attachment issues?
yeah,
Abandonment
I
issues.
grew up
It's
with my daddy.
abandonment issues.
My daddy. I didn't grow up with no daddy. Everybody,
So you
you
okay?
know,
Let's clock it. Come
you know,
on.
everybody wanna think it's so cool or funny. Like anytime they see my daddy, oh, I seen Steve today. I don't. That's one situation. I don't give a fuck. And
Brittany.
seriously,
Oh my
because
gosh.
as I've gotten older, I see how important it is for you to be a part of your child's life because that shit
Mm,
will carry them into adulthood.
for
Here
sure.
I am, 32. I cannot stand to hear my daddy voice on somebody else's phone. Like I was, please hang up. I don't want to hear that. And as I have a child of my own that has an absent father, I see now how, like on the movie Straw, like it can be a mother's last final straw. I never forget how the only thing my baby wanted was for his daddy to, perfect example. The only thing my baby wanted to do was show his daddy a picture. He made him a picture, and he didn't answer the phone for Brennan. And Brennan got upset and threw it down and stormed out the room and said, "My dad is me." My bad. That was Brandon calling me. He must be calling me about Mr. Larry. But and he said, "My dad is mean," and threw the
Girl,
picture down
fool.
and walked away. And y'all want to know what? That pissed me off. That made me so mad. And keep him. And I didn't had a rough day at work. So for my baby to be mad, only thing you had to do was answer the phone.
Brittany,
Like,
your words aren't matching up.
is that better?
Your position has nothing to do with your words. Not matching.
Man. Lord
Come on.
Jesus.
No, but I say all of that to say, um, I grew up with daddy issues, so I really don't know what a woman is supposed to really be treated like. Because I'm not gonna say that. Delete that part because I was gonna say I
Brittany,
never
your words are not matching up. It's
at
not matching
all.
up.
At
It's probably
all.
because that phone call. Hold on. What about now?
No, click out and click back in. I can just pause it.
What about now?
Perfect.
All right. So, oh, and I can see you, Tanecia.
Huh?
Hi.
But yeah, it's
We were talking about
I
brand.
think the more I think the more important thing is not how a woman should be treated, but how you should be treated and how you want to be treated. I think you should do a deep dive into that so that you know. Because do you know how you want to be treated?
how I'm being treated right now. I don't go to sleep mad. I may get a little aggravated. He might get on my nerves or something like that. But we don't have a bad day for too long. We're not gonna drag out a fight
Mm.
weeks. We not finna get in a car and go see my baby mama when I'm mad at you. We not finna leave the house when I'm mad at you.
Caught that last one, baby.
We gonna wake up and say I love you every morning. He's gonna wake up every morning and tell me I'm beautiful. He gonna give me a kiss before he walk out that door, even if it's going walking out the door to take the trash out. Before he before them feet hit that door, them feet come to me.
Hilary.
That was my own face. I was like, oh. And I
But
love that for you.
and it's just like every woman feels like, they need the constant reassurance. It's like I get an everyday reassurance without having to ask for it.
Mm.
Like, that's another thing. I get it and I don't even have to ask for it. I don't have to ask for anything. I'm pretty sure if he knew how to cook, I'm pretty sure he would cook every day. But he don't know how to cook. Women, teach your children how to cook because they're gonna run into women like me that be hungry. Okay,
Brittany, you know how to
I
cook though. So
that's
what
the thing. I don't want to cook every day. I just can't.
you used to love to
Exactly.
cook.
That was trauma because I had to cook every day,
She
slaving
was
over that.
scared that he was going to be violent. For real though, that man was throwed off mentally. He was throwed off. So
He literally
I'm a
was.
cook.
You should have
I'm a
knew he was thrown out
clean.
by
I should have known he would start off because he was light skinned.
the.
Y'all know what they
Oh,
say about them light skins?
I
Yeah.
don't have a clue.
I don't either.
Oh, they say light skinned niggas is throwed off weird. Like they is.
A light
Noted.
skinned nigga did tell my shit.
And y'all
Noted.
already know I've never ever talked to a light skin. Y'all already know that. Hell, I've never talked to somebody with hair.
Go on. You're
I
so
What's
tickled.
tickling your fancy?
was talking about that man.
Brittany.
That's why when I said I never talked to one with him.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Come in the room, Lord.
Okay. While she wrangles it
Woo!
in, Hilary, is there any bad behaviors you are trying to unlearn?
No, I'm perfect.
Man, shit. That's
Hillary, I'm going to ask you again. Hillary, are there any bad behaviors
Come on. Come on.
you're trying to unlearn?
No, I'm perfect. Not.
Let's get her a psyche valve, guys. Let's get her a psyche valve.
she need a CT.
She need an MRI of her
Do
brain.
y'all think it's some bad habits that I should
Yes.
unlearn? What? Please inform me.
Hillary, we all have
I
something we
don't
can
have
be
a
working
thing.
on. And she says it with a straight face.
Because I'm so serious.
Oh my god.
Give me
Oh my.
one. I'll take one from each of you.
Good God.
I will tell you. I will tell you what. You got sometimes people ain't asked for that, Hilary. Well, I'm gonna tell you,
I
they
do not.
you do. You
I
do. You do. You do.
Brittany, are you in the room? Oh,
I do, but in my head, niggas can leave their phone where it's supposed to be and go off and do what you want to do. How I know? Because I was a nigga. I did that.
that's wild.
While you thought you was doing you, I was doing me too, boo.
Anyway, moving right along.
Tanecia, what bad habits do you think you need to unlearn?
Um, but
Hilary.
this is out of control. This shit don't make no sense. Come your goofy ass back over here. This just don't make no.
Oh man, I
Okay.
hate to hear that.
You know what?
Damn.
It's something wrong with y'all because when y'all did the same shit, it's something wrong with y'all, dog. For real, it's fucking disgusting.
What
What's
Hilary
wrong
said?
with y'all?
What she
It's
said?
funny to y'all. Y'all, y'all take everything as a goddamn joke, and that's the problem. I'm sitting here giving people light.
Man,
I
come
done
on
got life
now. Come on, come on. I ain't
dude
trying to be in touch with them baby dead folks about
do you shit, and that's all my mama. Ain't,
baby
oh,
between you and Shaddy. I ain't worried about a thing.
ain't got to worry about it, babe. Ain't got to worry
Y'all
about it.
have baby
Go
that
get
hot.
y'all ain't gonna do her shit. Neither damn one of them. Thank you.
Ooh, but no.
No,
Let me get
seriously.
myself together. I'm gonna say my question again. Tanecia, do you have any bad habits that
This shit so stupid. This is so dumb. It don't make no goddamn.
Oh man, I got a headache.
Damn. Why you had to go in the middle of the podcast?
Y'all are so unserious.
I'm trying
Okay, real.
to hold
This
it
ain't
together.
crossed no.
Um, Hillary, we're still waiting on yours.
What?
Your need to be unserious all the time. You need to work on it.
Listen, you know how I look at it? If we don't laugh, we're gonna cry.
Yeah,
At work, when something's serious, if we don't laugh, we're gonna cry. And that's for all three of us. I don't have a thing I need to work on. I think I'm perfect. Probably getting a little bit closer to God, continuing to wake up every morning, read my Bible, do all the things. But as far as a relationship, absolutely not. I don't think so.
I got one I can't say on camera.
That's peculiar.
The one I'm gonna say, we'll have to talk about it when the camera ends.
Mm. Brittany, what do you think I need to work on? Because you're very insistent that I have one.
I told you.
You know what?
She
I
told
mean, that
you.
don't count. But I'll tell you this. I mean, it's my duty to tell the truth. Now, granted, do I give people time to grieve and I give people time to like process it themselves? And anytime I have to deliver, and if we're not playing, like right now we was playing, but if it's something serious, Brittany, even with you, if it's something serious and I have to deliver a hard truth, I'm going to tell the truth, but I'm going to say it in a manner where you can receive it.
Yeah.
Now, if we joking, it's just gonna come how it's coming. But if it's something for real, and I really do need to deliver this information a certain type of way, because I also don't want to just say something to say something. I want you to be able to receive what it is that I'm telling you or whatever advice. But in all seriousness, if I had to say that I had to work on
What?
something, it would
Hold,
be
Hold on.
Well, for real though, if I had to choose one, it would be that I don't feel like I should have to tell people when they are wrong. Like as an adult, you should know when you're wrong. So for me to even have to explain to you why you're wrong, it's not my favorite thing to do. I would rather just step away from it. Like, you know what? Step away. Come back if I get ready. If I don't get ready, I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah.
So that would, if I needed to work on something, like I don't I don't feel like love should be hard. I'm not doing any form of struggle love. So it's not no ride or die. I'm not riding or dying. I feel like there's an alternative. And yeah. So if a situation is not serving me, I'm out of here. Yeah,
Adios.
but yeah, definitely if it's somebody that I love, I don't have a problem with communicating. Now if
Okay.
I feel like you're not of that
I
importance,
don't know.
I'm out of there.
So, what would be y'all's with what I shared tonight? What would be y'all's advice to me?
Therapy. We already told you.
Here you go, therapy. Outside of therapy, I would think that you need to truly think before you speak. I think sometimes your mouth just start moving, and you probably just need to think about what
For
you
real?
think about it. Because if that man left you, you're gonna be in a corner crying, sliding down a wall. So,
Is ugly, crying, snot, and everything.
so
But yeah,
think about it. Think before you speak.
yeah. Tani-
Period.
Anyway, huh?
what will be yours?
Mine would be relationship wise. I think hyper independence. I think that I am learning to be just a girl and not have to do everything, not try to do everything. When you have somebody willing to take the load off,
Mm,
but when you're so used to doing everything by yourself,
mm-hmm.
it can be a blessing and a curse. Because yeah, that's mine. Hyper independence. Being more dependable in a healthy way
Mm-hmm.
on your partner.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that. I think I could. I'm very much so hyper independent as well. Granted, I am a mom who's single and not a single mom, so that's a blessing. But it's certain things like I don't answer to anybody now. You know what I mean? Like I just answer
Right.
to me. I do things that it's me. Ain't nobody making decisions but me and the good Lord over here. But no, I think that is hyper independence. Again, nobody calls the shots but the good Lord and me. So whenever my
Yeah. So even now, like if I make a decision, I'll just ask God and make it when I'm engaged. Like
mm-hmm,
I should run stuff by my fiance as
for
well.
sure, for sure.
So it's that is what I'm actively trying to work on, because I struggle with it because for so long I do what I want to do when I want to do how I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So to now have to involve somebody is a transition. It's a transition that I'm willing to make and working on, but it's definitely a transition.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. It's a good one.
I guess I'm healing a little bit.
A little
I can
bit.
I can talk about it and not cry.
We're moving in the right direction, but you're gonna need to have a professional help
For
you with it.
sure. And it's I think it's a stigma behind mental health. But it's a therapists are great. You know,
Yeah.
you can get therapists literally in all shapes, colors, sizes, religions. There are Christian therapists. Just all the things. There's black female therapists. To sometimes we can feel far removed from people who don't always look like us.
Look like us.
So I think that.
I'm telling you, that's a real thing because anybody that has to do with my care looks like me. If that's dentist, doctor, anything, like I want you to look like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's fair. Like, I literally walk. That's a whole different story. Never mind. It'll be a whole nother 10 minutes. Never
But no,
mind.
that's a
Never
fair
mind.
statement. Truly, it's a fair statement. I think that um, it's a level of trust when you.
Right. And I'm happy to be in a place that has people that look like me, that's physicians and specialists, and whatever I need, there's somebody that looks like me in that. And so I'm happy to be in an area that has that. Cause yeah, my ear, y'all know my ear. Like, I really want her to send me to a specialist. And she like, hold up, let's try this. Like, wait a minute. Let me and I trust her. She walked me to the door the other day. She really wanted to know what kind of perfume I had on. But still, nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Like, I trust her with my care, and I know that she's not just gonna she wanna try to get it figured out herself, because she know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want her, I just feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
important.
That's true. All right, Brittany, do us a closing.
So in closing, guys,
That's
I
the
want
energy you're gonna have.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
all right. So in closing, you guys, I want y'all to sit down and actually look at yourselves and wonder if there are any behaviors that have been learned that need to be unlearned in your relationship. I want you to sit back and think, are you really the problem? Like, is this a repeated pattern? Like,
Mm.
give yourself time to heal. Like, is this just what you literally just went through? Like, are you at, like, is this a peaceful thing? Like, is this,
Also, what part are you playing in the issue? Like, what part are
yeah,
you playing for this to
yeah.
keep
Are,
occurring?
are you the denominator for all of these issues that keep going on? Like, really just take a step. If y'all always doing that toxic shit, like, literally just take a step back and ask yourself, like, is this a trauma bond? Am I just here, like, because I'm scared to be by myself? Like, do you want to be better? Do you actually really want somebody to love your black dumb ass? Or are you just going to keep repeating the pattern of the work or something like that? Like, do you want to keep repeating this pattern? Like, what are you going to do different? If so, what?
Thank y'all so much for joining us on episode 1 of.
You're
You're on mute.
Y'all drop y'all's comments down below. Tell us what bad behaviors you're trying to unlearn. What is something that you noticed or can resonate with that Brittany or myself or Tanecia said. And we'll see y'all next week.
Next week, Wednesday at six
So 8,
fifteen. What time zone y'all in?
Eastern.
6.
Y'all in the Easter, because I'm in
Oh,
Man,
we
Eastern.
come on.
Y'all Central.
This what, man, I'm finna go and log off. Bye.